we want to understand right now where the missing FBI files are. These are files that accuse the President of the United States about serious accusations around sexual abuse. And the fact that they're not in the files and have been apparently either removed or discarded is incredibly concerning. And so we're calling on Attorney General Pam Bondi to immediately release those files. And lastly, I want to also add that this committee has now set a new precedent about talking to presidents and former presidents. And we're demanding immediately that we ask President Trump to testify in front of our committee and be deposed in front of oversight Republicans and Democrats.
Meanwhile, the fallout from the Epstein files continues with a wave of resignations of powerful leaders in business, academia, and politics over their ties to Epstein. On Thursday, President and CEO of the World Economic Forum, Jorge Brende, said he was resigning. On Wednesday, former U.S. Secretary of the Treasury, former Harvard President Larry Summers, said he would resign as professor at Harvard University at the end of the semester. Also Wednesday, former Nebraska Democratic Senator Bob Kerrey confirmed he'd resign from his role as chair of a clean energy startup. Nobel laureate Richard Axel also announced his resignation Tuesday as co-director of Columbia University's Neuroscience Institute over his association with Epstein. And Bill Gates has also apologized to the staff of the Gates Foundation over his ties to Epstein. For more on all of this, we're joined by Barry Levine, investigative journalist, author of the book The Spider: Inside the Tangled Web of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Barry, thanks so much for being with us. Let's start off with these testimonies yesterday and today of the former president and first lady, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. She had wanted, she said, open hearing, but it was closed door in Chappaqua, where they live. Can you explain the significance, what's taking place with this hearing, and then move on to the missing DOJ, Department of Justice, FBI files?